Grayson County weather starts right now.
This is Grayson County weather.
Turn up on the radar behind me. That that freezing rain is in Paducah right now, and it's making its way up towards our area. This is what the radar is looking like right now. I'm Cody Brock here in Big Clifty, Kentucky, giving you updated weather forecast here. Let's take a live look at the Big Clifty weather cam right now. This is what the Big Clifty weather cam is looking like right now. Traffic's moving okay on the Western Kentucky Parkway. The roads are wet as of right now. Road temperature right now is at 38 degrees and air temperature is at 32.6 degrees, and it will drop tonight. So this is what the Big Clifty weather cam is looking like right now. As we take a look at the accumulation map, this is what the ice accumulation map is looking like right now. Almost to a quarter of an inch in Litchfield and Danville, almost to a quarter of an inch. Bowling Green, almost to a quarter of an inch. Elizabethtown, right at a quarter of an inch. But you're a quarter of an inch to a half an inch is possible if you're in that area along the 20.20 and 0.25. If you're along that area, there's a chance you might see a quarter of an inch to a half inch. So we'll take a look at the snow accumulation map as we transition back to that. I know you couldn't see me on that slide, so I had the camera turned off. But snow accumulation's less than an inch for everybody. That's all it's saying, less than an inch for Bowling Green, Columbia, Richmond, Lexington, Frankfort, LaGrange, Louisville, Corydon, Elizabethtown, Litchfield. Less than an inch for everybody. So coming up next, we'll take a look at the National Weather Service briefings coming up right after this.
As we head into the winter months, it is important to prepare for snowstorms and very cold weather. Protect yourself by staying indoors. When entering public indoor spaces to keep out of the cold, make sure to follow Center for Disease Control guidelines to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Wear a mask and keep at least 6 feet away from others. Be a good neighbor, but from a distance. Reach out to family and friends by phone, email, text, video chat, or social media. If you must visit in person, wear a mask and stay 6 feet apart. Stock up on supplies. Make sure you have enough food, water, batteries, and other essentials to last several days without power. Make sure you protect yourself and others. Cover your coughs and sneezes. Clean surfaces that people touch frequently, like doorknobs, light switches, and remote controls. And please, buy sanitizer that is at least 60% alcohol. And finally, if you feel sick, stay home. From all of us here at Team FEMA, thanks for helping us stay safe this winter.
How prepared is your family if a tornado shows up at your doorstep, or a flood, or a hurricane? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan now. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
Let's go.
you'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Make a plan today.
As we come back, we're going to look at the slide briefings right now. I'm Cody Brock. We're back in here. This winter storm potential slides were made at the National Weather Service. Timing is afternoon into Thursday evening. This was just updated at 10 a.m. Central Time. We transition to this slide. Ice storm warning for the areas right now in this color right now. Excuse me. Winter weather advisory for this area right here. Winter storm warning for that area in the pink right there. Ice accumulation forecast. Greater than a quarter of an inch is possible along this area right here. We got that ice storm warning for the area right here, and up above that is the winter weather advisory. Ice accumulation is high, and storm impact is in between the high and very high right now. So the timing for this afternoon, winter mix across southern Indiana and central Kentucky. Ice accumulation to a 10th to a 20th of an inch along the north and western Kentucky and Bluegrass Parkway. Mainly rain in southern Kentucky. Tonight, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Thursday, mixed freezing rain, sleet, and snow. Ice accumulation to a 10th to a quarter of an inch. Heaviest between western Kentucky and Bluegrass Parkway and Cumberland Parkway. Thursday at 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Wintry mix throughout the area. Additional ice and accumulation to a 10th of an inch to a 3/4, almost to a half inch. South of the western Kentucky and Bluegrass Parkway, tapering off that evening. Total ice accumulation in southern Kentucky to a quarter of an inch to almost a half an inch. Highest south of western Kentucky and Bluegrass Parkway. Total ice accumulation in southern Indiana and northern Kentucky to a 10th of an inch to a quarter of an inch. So, overview and impact. Overview this evening, greater ice accumulation in southern Indiana and north central Kentucky. Tonight into Thursday, greatest ice accumulation for central and southern Kentucky. So overall, greatest ice accumulations more than a quarter of an inch will likely occur south of the western Kentucky and Bluegrass Parkway and north of the Cumberland Parkway. Cold temperatures will be precise into next week. Coldest temperatures are forecast to be Sunday with wind chill potentially additional light and wintry mix possible Saturday and again Monday through Tuesday. For the impacts for today's storm, power outage and significant tree damage are expected due to the ice. Significant ice, sleet, and snow may cause dangerous driving conditions. A small amount of ice can cause slick and hazardous conditions in the morning commute. Travel is strongly discouraged. If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight and leave. Travel is strongly discouraged. If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency. So that's it of the stuff from the National Weather Service. We'll take a look at the radar coming up next.
As we head into the winter months, it is important to prepare for snowstorms and very cold weather. Protect yourself by staying indoors. When entering public indoor spaces to keep out of the cold, make sure to follow Center for Disease Control guidelines to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Wear a mask and keep at least 6 feet away from others. Be a good neighbor, but from a distance. Reach out to family and friends by phone, email, text, video chat, or social media. If you must visit in person, wear a mask and stay 6 feet apart. Stock up on supplies. Make sure you have enough food, water, batteries, and other essentials to last several days without power. Make sure you protect yourself and others. Cover your coughs and sneezes. Clean surfaces that people touch frequently, like doorknobs, light switches, and remote controls. And please, buy sanitizer that is at least 60% alcohol. And finally, if you feel sick, stay home. From all of us here at Team FEMA, thanks for helping us stay safe this winter.
So this is what's showing up on the radar right now around our area. That freezing rain is around Henderson, Kentucky right now, and around Owensboro, with sleet right here along Evansville and snow up above that as well, as you can tell on the radar right now. We'll take you back to the Paducah radar and show you what's doing in Paducah. In Paducah right now, this is what it's... If I can get it to move. Okay, so this is what the radar is looking like along Paducah right now. This is in Marion, Kentucky right now. That freezing rain is at Marion, Kentucky. And it'll be pushing its way up towards this way, and Grayson County will get some of that too. So this is what the radar is looking like right now around the area. But this is around Paducah right now, as you can tell right there. So I'll keep you updated. We'll probably do another live stream around 4 o'clock today. So I'll keep you updated on that. But we'll run down everything again. A quick rundown. So looking at the Big Clifty Weather Cam right now, this is what the Big Clifty Weather Cam is looking like right now. Ice accumulation, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch for along this, well, I'm doing it the other way. Along this way, as you can tell. Okay, we'll take a look at the road temperatures right now. Road temperatures right now is at 38.2 degrees. Air temperature is at 32.6 degrees, and subsurface is at 39.6 degrees right now. But we'll take a look at the National Weather Service forecast if I can. This might be in. No, this is not the National Weather Service forecast. Let me try to pull up the National Weather Service forecast on this slide. It was just updated. Okay. Alright, let's go to 4. Five is nothing. Alright. So let's go to 3. Okay, so this is just updated just now. I mean, it's the same thing, but explains the ice accumulation and everything. That's what it's showing right now. But we'll take a look at the forecast coming up. But as we transition back to the radar, we'll give you one last look at the radar. This is what the radar is looking like right now around our area. I mean, this is around Paducah right now, but we'll take you back, move the radar back to our area to show you what the radar is looking like for around Grayson County right now as we wait for it to upload, and it just moved us. Okay. So right now this is what it's looking like. That freezing rain is up around Owensboro right now, and the rest of it's going to make its way here around 2 p.m. But I'll have more updates at 4 o'clock of where it's at. Broadcasting from Big Clifty, Kentucky, I'm Cody Brock with Great.
This is Grayson County weather.